Alright, so Taco Phil here. I'm in Reno. Just spent the night in Reno. There's the bus down there. So Reno's a turnaround. So basically, we go up to Reno or we leave from Sacramento to San Francisco, and then go from San Francisco to Reno. Typically doing the local run. Shouldn't take you more than maybe like 6 to 8 hours tops. You spend the night in Reno, and then you head right back to San Francisco. So, the question I wanted to answer a few questions. I guess this is like a little hotel room I gotta stay in. Got a little couch. So, I want to go ahead and answer a few questions. Let's see if I can get myself set up here. Trying to set myself up here. How does it look? Alright, so that should be fine. Alright. Taco Phil here. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I want to go ahead and answer a few questions that were asked, or a few more questions that were asked on YouTube. So, the first question was about meals in hotels. So, the company pays for your hotel when you're working. So, you don't have to worry about that. You call them up, you just tell them, I'm in this city, and they set you up at the hotel. In some cities, they just have a regular contract that they have. And with that regular contract, they just put you up in the hotel. You just go to the hotel that they typically use. For example, in San Francisco and Oakland and a couple other cities, we just use the same hotel all the time. So you don't even have to call them. You just go there. They have an account. You use like a corporate credit card that they charge towards the company, and that's it. Now, as far as meals go, depending on how many days you're out. So if you're out for at least 2 days, meaning you're away from your home terminal for 2 days, the company gives you they reimburse you for your meals. So they don't pay the meals they don't pay the meals up front. They pay the meals once you return to your home terminal. So that's part of the second rest and the meals deal. So what happens is the meals vary on how many days you're out, and typically I believe it's like $30 a day after your second rest that you get meals compensation. So basically, you're out for several days away from your home terminal. You come back, and you put in a claim for your meals and your second rest, and then it takes at least 5 days, give or take, and you get that money back. So that's how the meals work. Hotels, again, they just put you up in a hotel. You don't pay for any hotels out of pocket. The hotels are covered by the company. So there's that question. The next question was, what was the next question? The next question was about benefits. So Greyhound benefits are really generic benefits. Pretty much if you work for any major corporation, you'll have these benefits. You have a matching 401k, and you sign up for the 401k. Then you get basic dental. I think it's like, what is it? I think like $1,500 a year, and you have a really small copay. And they cover. I think it's like most companies. I think it's like 80% or 50% of most. It's either 50. I think it's like 80% or 70% of most minor stuff. You get free preventative and all that good stuff. Cleanings and stuff and fillings and stuff like that. Major stuff. You get, I think it's like 30 to 50% on major stuff like root canals and stuff like that. So and that's all covered. You don't pay any extra for it. Once you are past your 90-day probationary period, the benefits just kick in. You sign up for it, you get it. And I think it's like Sigma Health or something like that, and Delta Dental. Health is the same thing. You get the basic health that you would get with any company. Um, you do get a basic workers' compensation package. So if you're, let's say you're hurt on the job, you get the basic workers' comp. If you are going to be out for a certain amount of days, you can file for workers' compensation, and that all depends on how long you've been gone, the nature of your injury, and all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, you get the real basics like you get from any company. You know, they don't do pensions, but very few companies do pensions nowadays. You know, so it's up to you to really save your money. Save your money, keep your money, watch your money. It's really up to you. Um, so yeah, you know, I've asked somebody asked me, what was the average retirement age for a Greyhound bus driver, and from what I've seen, many bus drivers, they stay on for as long as they can. I've met plenty of people in their 60s, 70s who are still driving. I've met plenty of drivers. Sorry about that. I've met plenty of drivers who were, 20, 30 years plus, and, they're easily in their 70s and they're still driving. You know, whether they're saving their money or not, I don't know. It's really up to you. You know, um, I like the concept of the 401k personally versus pensions, because with pensions, you get a set amount, that's it. You're living off that set pension. Where with a 401k, you have the option of really investing in yourself. You know, you you could easily work for a company for 20 years and get a measly pension. It's just enough to live, just enough to, pay that rent and live. But some of us have plans. I don't want to just live. I would rather spend that money and invest it in a good 401k, or, invest it in a good investment plan or a good retirement plan, to where I could take that lump sum of money and do what I want to do. I can put that into a home, or put that into an RV, or put that into, whatever. I'm not invested in just making rent or making ends meet when I retire, because I have other plans. There are things I want to do. So at least with a 401k, you can take that time to hopefully make wiser decisions with your investment, and actively invest your money, and actively have a sum that you can use and work with. Whether you want to invest that money into family, whether you want to invest that into a home, you want to invest that into, whatever. Who knows where you'll be in 20 years? Who knows where you'll be in 15 years? So you can at least have that lump sum of investment that you can play around with, versus a pension that, maybe might help you down the road. You can actively know what you're going to do. And, with a 401k also, no matter what's happening, you can take that 401k with you. Who knows? Maybe down